Hey folks, I wanted to talk about a new tool that I found really helpful for studying. So recently I was studying for Salesforce's certified data cloud consultant. With this certification I found there was a lot of language being used that was quite different to what I previously knew or how I'd previously used certain terms. With this they gave you a glossary of terms. This is a huge document of hundreds of different terms and what they can do in data cloud. This is why I turned to NotebookLM. In this environment, you can gather together sources and then talk to them like you were chatting with, say, ChatGPT, but it references these documents. And so you can add sources here, you can add individual files, or in this case, you can actually add websites or links from YouTube, which I found is really helpful in this case, so you don't need to go and scrape the website. I've done that, I've got my glossary of terms, I've got all kinds of other bits and pieces for this exam, and now I can just go and have a conversation with the AI. And so one of the things that I kept hearing was this term data federation. What does it actually mean? And so I can go and just prompt this and I'll get this response back. Okay, so I've got a lot of text come back here, but you also notice I've got a few numbers here. These are the references it has picked up on. For example, if I hover over 4, I can go and see what that reference is. I can go and click it and I'll be taken to that part in the source guide as well. Okay, so now I've got the documents, can I get it to test me on them? So I've asked it for a multiple choice question here based on the documentation. So I find this is a nice way of finding the different gaps in my knowledge. Note here I've had to be quite descriptive with the prompt, telling it, give me the multiple choice question, don't give me the answer, don't give me any references, and also don't give me the answer again. What you saw earlier was I said, don't give me the answer once, and I got the answer, which was not great. What I've also found, the reasons I say don't show the sources is sometimes you'll get the multiple choice question, and then it'll have all the citations next to one answer, which obviously shows you that's the right answer. It's kind of a giveaway. So here, I found this is a nice way just to sort of get me warmed up, tested on some of the text, and get me filling in the blanks on my knowledge. So testing is one thing. You also get a notebook guide. This is where I'll give you a summary of some starter things to do. So if you didn't quite know, you can actually go and create a study guide just from this documentation. That's going to be really helpful. You get suggested questions. But you also get this podcast kind of view.
You're here because you're ready to unlock the power of your data, right?
That's what we're here for.
And you've given us quite the stack of Salesforce Data Cloud docs to get through.
We're going to break it all down for you.
Glossaries, implementation guides, it can be a lot.
I'll leave it there. It's not a perfect podcast by any means, but it is nice to have something and not just a text format there you could just go and listen to and help prompt those next questions that you might have. And one last thing, you can go and share this tool, so you can go send a link to colleagues, you can invite other people in to be editors of the LM. So that is NotebookLM. This is a free AI tool from Google. I found it very helpful for breaking down quite large documents and having a conversation with them across many different sources. It's not perfect. It does do things you don't ask. It does hallucinate from time to time. If you're running into these scenarios, I recommend just opening a fresh prompt, so removing the old chat and opening a new link, or sometimes leaving it for a little bit of time. Then it becomes much more consistent again. Let me know your experiences with NotebookLM. Has it been helpful? Has it been just a waste of time? Let me know. And that's all from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.